Chaos Strike into Twin Slice would be great. Let's do this first. Okay. Then we're gonna do this and that. That gets me to 5. Hi guys, Yacca here. So sometimes you just get what you need. But this aggro aggressive demon hunter, you've seen it before, but I also wanted to show you guys that it's actually something that also works in the high legend ranks. I've been playing this deck still in legend with top 500, and it works really fine. You just have very skewed matchups. I won every game this season against Shaman and also against Warlock, and I lost each and every game that I had against Warrior. So you can see how it actually, I guess it levels out, but if you're seeing a lot of Warrior or Warrior good, then this is not the deck that you really want. But the other ones, you're really too fast for them. I also think I do have a good matchup against Hunter and stuff like that, so any kind of deck you need to go under. Sometimes you can also do it against Druid, but sometimes they really they ramp up so fast and they can do powerful plays. So that's not as skewed in one or the other direction as the other 3 classes are. I'll leave a deck code in there, and you know all the usual stuff, and I will jump right into some legend gameplay for you guys. If there's any questions, feel free to ask. But in legend, Aggro Demon Hunter is still doing really fine. Against the priest, I really would like to get the Fell Steel, but make that into a weapon. But it is so much better when it's discounted, or easier actually. This, I guess, is fine. Probably Demon Companion and a Hero Power. Sure. Ooh, I really would like to get that one Spell Burst off the ground. Let's do this. This is the most damage I can do on this exact turn, unless I get like the Leog one. But the next turn I can go like Demon Companion, Bone Through Brawler maybe. Depends on what I'm playing around. I do think I want to play around Lightning Breath or Breath of the Infinite. And when I need to do that, this is the play. That'll be the most damage that survives. If it's either Holy Nova or Breath of the Infinite. Chaos Strike into Twin Slice would be great. Oh, Fell Steel. Skull of Gul'dan is already a good keep there. Or a good play in a couple of turns. Let's do this first. Okay. Then we're gonna do this and that. That gets me to 5. And then we hit face. And the next turn, unless he somehow clears, there's a good chance for lethal. $6.15, that's enough. I'll just show the lethal. Turn 5. Aggro Demon Hunter in the house. Okay, Blazing Battle Mage and Triple Initiate, that's good. Guess the Shaman Beaming Sidekick for some value trades.
I am determined to win.
I think I played him before this evening. Maybe. I'm not sure. But Blazing Battle Mage is definitely going down first. That's the most sturdy minion.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
And then it doesn't make too much of a difference whether I guess now it does. Now let's do this. There we go, face. That's the most damage that potentially can be there. So I protect that one. And then if he drops the Cage Match Custodian, I can Beaming Sidekick my 2/2 and value trade. This is by far the worst matchup for Evolved Shaman, if this is Evolved Shaman. Not saying that I can win this automatically. He does draw, he's just drop his weapon, right? Okay, that one. I'll still value trade that one. I'm gonna do these 3. This one. And that one. He doesn't have his coin, he's overloaded. And except for Lawkeeper Bolt Celt, I can drop whatever I draw. And a Bone Chewer is a good draw. Down face, come on. Punish that shaman. You will be punished. And now, except for the skull, be careful not to call that out, because then you might get the skull. But anything really, anything goes. I'd much rather like Dreadlord Spy. Twin Slice is also fine. It's just a bunch of damage. Hit that one. And we go face. And then next turn, no worries. I got the Skull of Gul'dan, if nothing else. 6, 7. Could even, with a Twin Slicer, could draw into lethal actually. Not off the Skull of Gul'dan, but still. And the weapon is likely not gonna do all that much. Twin Slice. The Orc Merchant. Well, I'm gonna do this. See what we draw. That could be 3 more points of damage. Three or 2. If it's a taunt, then fine. Just go face. And then if he does not, even if he gets a taunt, there's a good chance that I draw into stuff which is just lethal. Just the Altruis and then 3 playable cards. Where I got 1 already. Worst thing would be if he evolves into a Water Bearer, but that's on 5 mana. So what he needs to drop a 4. It's a Dread Corsair. He already dropped 1. Honestly speaking, I don't see a way he's coming back into this game. But again, I also know the hand, so yeah. He's hitting the 1-2. He's hitting face. And concedes. You still concede, right? Okay. Okay. As such, it's not lethal from what you can see, but it is from what I can see.
Do you see what must be done? That's an upgrade. Probably.
I know. I know. Definitely want some more early game here.
I am determined to win this.
I go first, all this needs to go back. And we'll see, we'll slug it out for the board. Too much late game. For me, he kept 3 cards.
Home in the shadows.
Okay, so it's the aggressive deck. I don't think I mind that too much. The taunt one would be clutch here. I can make that work. Let's see. Who's the aggressor here? Actually, Frozen Shadow Weaver could turn out to be quite good. But if they're all stealthed, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Okay. Then Frozen Shadow Weaver is pretty good. Do I want to trade here? Yeah, I could freeze that. What I gotta do is just trade. And if I trade, then I could just cast Strike and Blazing Battle Mage, and that'll be fine. And then hit face. I think I like that more than the Frozen one. Let's see what we draw. Skull, so it's the Blazing. Gonna trade here. And just hit face. He can instigate the trade if he needs to. Taking out 2 points of damage in the process. Oh, he needs that combo. He's looking hard for answers. If he trades in that one, I guess Lawkeeper Polk Celt. I don't really need him, but I might need to play him actually. I'll freeze the minion. And he can take the phase damage if he wants to. Maybe he has a backstab, but then he needs to take 4 points of damage. And then Lawkeeper is probably not that bad, because I'll Lawkeeper, and then I'll Skull of Gul'dan, even if I draw my Altruist. That's the first draw, it'll still be good. Because I'll get a lot of discounted cards. And he is already rather low. That. Oh, have mercy. They're already organized in this way, apparently. I'll drop the significant threats over here, just in order to play around kind of betrayal-like stuff. And then I'll just go face. And I'll definitely draw Altruist.
A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
But I'm already almost at lethal. Eviscerate, and then he trades in. Yeah. But then if he trades into the 2-1. Oh, okay. I'll definitely skull here. Oof, that is so good. Maybe I should equip that already. There's still 4 points of damage. I'll do it. And he's not running healing.
What makes something real?
I'll draw the other Stilt Stepper. These are low attack minions. It's not that much of a concern. But I can do this and then equip the Felsteel. I'll start dishing out some damage here. And then I got lethal in the next turn. So he needs to burst me down from 26. Or else I got him. Altruist is probably going to be enough. Well, Kane is enough. He's not going to be able to heal. I guess if he had some kind of... yeah, I don't know. That is a fishing expedition if I ever saw one. No, it's not good enough. I will present Altruist, and then you will concede. And And here we go. Altruist.
See what must be done.
And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, right? There we go. That was a bunch of ways for lethal there.